Hey, it's Thomas here, an aquatics expert with Big Al's, and today I'm going to do a quick review of one of my favorite canister filters. I've owned one for 15 years plus. It's the Eheim 2217 Classic Series Canister. So the 2217 Classic Canister. Why is it classic? It's been around forever, for a really long time, because it's awesome and it works really well. It's also simple, which makes it pretty easy to use, but that also means it doesn't have some of the, cool features that the newer canisters have, like a priming button to make priming easier, or baskets to divide the media. But really, those aren't necessities. They're just extra pieces and parts that you're paying for. Sure, it's a little bit simple, but at the end of the day, this is something that is tried, tested, and true throughout the hobby, and is honestly a fan favorite. One of the features of the Classic Series canisters is that they have no bypass, virtually none. That means all the debris that goes through the canister has to go through the media. The water can't come back out without going through the media. That means it's going to get saturated and possibly slow down the flow over time. For me, that's not a problem. I love to stay on top of maintenance, so knowing when the canister is ready for it is a plus. For those of you who are a little bit more lax and maybe want to push off a bit, a canister that has a little bit of bypass will probably go a long way. Just make sure you have a schedule so you know when to do your cleaning. So let's talk some specs. The 2217 is rated for aquariums up to 160 gallons in size. I think that's a little bit generous. I'd say probably 110 is a better bet, just seeing as people really like to overstock their aquariums. It's got a great flow rating of 264 gallons per hour at only 20 watts of power consumption, and it's got a 6-liter media capacity and comes fully loaded with media, including mechanical, biological, and chemical in the form of a carbon pad. That's great. All your bases are covered. Eheim also includes all the necessities like tubing and hardware, as well as double tap connectors, which make it a lot easier to remove the filter from the aquarium when it comes time for cleaning. Bonus. So all filters make some noise, but the 2217 is really quiet. You'll get a low hum from the actual motor head, but typically these filters are inside of a stand, so you won't even hear that. The Eheim Classic series is said to be one of the quietest canisters there are. So that means it's great for bedrooms, or a den, or your entertainment room where you want to hear your TV and not your aquarium. Okay, so the most common customer concern with this canister in particular is that it doesn't have the greatest set of instructions, meaning it can be a little bit difficult for you to set up at home. But luckily, I've already come up with a solution for you. I've done this great step-by-step how-to video right here for you to watch so that when you get this guy home, you can put it together easily, the same way I do. All right, so the included instructions aren't the greatest. No big deal. What we've got here is a canister filter that is quiet, that is fully loaded with everything you're gonna need to set it up right from the manufacturer. It's gonna do a great job filtering. And you know what? It's been around for a long time. It's as relevant today as it was when it was first released years and years ago. It's a good thing. It tells you it works really well. If you have any questions or concerns, please ask one of our knowledgeable staff members. They'll be happy to help you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.